All right, welcome everyone. We are live here tonight. If you don't know where we're at, this is where we are. Give us a like, a subscribe, and a follow. All of those are greatly appreciated, aren't they, sir?
Yes, sir, they are. 100%. And they don't cost anything.
Nope.
Yep.
And we like your comments too.
Yes,
we really
100%.
like you to comment.
Yes.
Hey, Jim, how are you?
What's going on, Jim?
And so tonight, let's get here. We haven't done one of these in a long time, so bear with us. It's kind of an open kind of night. We don't normally do these as much because they kind of get us sidetracked and they kind of get us not focused. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit. Why would you have a shoot on a Daytona weekend? Well, I mean, it was an accident. I don't know. Honestly, NASCAR, I mean, I love NASCAR and I grew up watching it as a kid, but like, I don't know anybody that's out there on the track anymore, you know? So it's kind of one of those things. It's like, yeah, you know, I don't know. It's not as fun as it used to be.
Cup racing isn't exciting for me anymore since Senior passed away. I'll just be honest. And once Harvick retired, I just don't have the desire to want to watch it. Now, if Kevin Harvick's son Keelan makes it up to the top division, I might be interested to watch that again.
Yeah,
I've seen some of his other races, and he's been pretty impressive so far. So, yeah. Now, no, it was totally an accident. We were trying to avoid a conflict with the Kearney show from this past weekend, and we just didn't want to have a conflict with them, you know.
Clients too heavy. Bush got the pole. Boo.
No. So, what do we have for tonight? You all might be wondering. Well, the short answer is we're going to talk about Kearney, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk some Elmwood. It keeps getting bigger.
Yeah. It is busting at the seams.
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll talk about some other shows that are coming up because there are a bunch. There's 2 next weekend and 1 the weekend after that. And then we get into the March time frame, and we'll go from there. And then obviously Nationals is less than like 8 weeks away.
Yeah, it's like 50-something, 53, I think, or 54 days. Either way, it's coming fast. It's like, and I have projects that I need to start. So,
yeah, you do.
I know. I got it. Don't worry about it.
I know you do. I mean, I don't even know about it. I mean, and then we'll talk some videos that kind of popped up over somewhere the other night, last week. You know, we can maybe talk about that. We can give a little bit more detail, but not 100% yet. So let's get into it. What were your thoughts on Kearney?
It was a great time. I was really, I was surprised because this was the first time that I had made it down there for the Friday night aspect of it. Normally we don't get down there until Saturday morning, or we get in late on Friday night and we're not able to set up the night before. And with this one, there was the early bird on Friday night, which I never had done that before. And I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot of insanity, but it worked out really well. Got to meet a lot of fresh new people that we hadn't seen before, and that was always a good time. And it was an amazing Friday night. It was great. I mean, I couldn't have had I could have been happier with Friday night. And then rolling into Saturday, it was pretty steady all day long. I didn't pick up a lot of stuff, but some stuff that I did pick up, one of them I accidentally already had. So we're going to be opening something really fun tonight. There's a little bit of a hint for those that are in the know. I'm excited to. I mean, there was great finds. I found some really cool stuff that I had as a kid that's actually non-Hot Wheel related. So that was fun. It is a car, but it's still non-Hot Wheel, and that's actually upstairs on the kitchen counter. I haven't even brought it down here yet. But yeah, overall, it was I had a great time. It was a great show. Got to hang out with people. Got to give some gifts away. It was a good time. What was your take on it?
I was really happy. The folks, Eric and his whole team, do a really, really good job. They had really cool prizes. I like the the bag board that they had. That was really cool. I thought that was really done.
Yeah, the Cornwall board was really cool.
Yes, thank you. That's what I was trying to say. Thank you.
I got you. I figured as much when I heard it. I was like, what?
Yeah. The other thing is I picked up 5 really, really nice 100% cars. 2 will need some work. They do need to go into the refrigerator or into the freezer. I did get this guy right here. I know some of you saw it on the post, but this is just a beautiful Merc. I love this car.
It looks really, really close to that Harahata almost.
Yeah,
especially
very
the
close.
Colors and everything.
Yeah, the other thing I would take away is that it's always great to see club members that are from Western Nebraska, Northern Kansas, because we don't get to see them when we come out here or Hastings. So to see Mark again, and to see Eric and his people and a few others. Kirk Marble was out there. I didn't get a chance to talk to him at all, but it was good to see him. And then a couple other folks, Jose and his wife were there too. It was good to see them, and just lots of good stuff all the way around. And looking forward to it again, as long as schedules don't conflict, which seems to be more and more of a problem lately. It is what it is. I don't know where Tyler's at tonight, but he should be on here. The other thing I liked about it is that we are home in time for the Super Bowl, but that's the way it is.
And that was a boring game.
It was. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, so kind of moving on. Those who did go to Kearney, if you got any thoughts, please share them with us. Thank you. It's pretty nice what Brent and I both have. Maybe we'll show some more pictures when we're ready. Yeah, Evan, the Seahawks won. It's not the Raiders, so I'm not happy.
I can do a mini one. Well, it's not panning. It's just spinning the table that my computer is sitting on. So that's just a few, and then there's more over there and there and there, and a few more back there. So
yeah, when I say a few, he means a lot.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's just a few.
Yeah. All right. So for this weekend, we've got us. Can you believe that? Us?
I feel like we were just. Well, we kind of just were just there, weren't we?
We were. Yes.
Yeah, we were there in January.
Yeah. December.
Or just it was December. That's right. Oh wow. That's right, because Lincoln was in January. Man, I tell you what, we go to so many shows that they kind of start blending in. Brent, you got one backwards. No, I don't. Trust me.
They're all backwards.
No, every single one of them is the correct way.
No.
And I keep an eye on that so that people don't flip them. So
what do you let's talk about our show. First of all, we got great help coming to help get things set up Saturday. And we also have to thank Troy and Becky for letting us invade, I guess. And then Sunday, we'll have the monster truck track for sure. That'll be there.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, we're sitting somewhere around 65 to 67 tables, which is insane. I don't know how we've managed to make that work, but we've somehow made that work. It's going to be tight. We have had no cancellations at all so far, which is good. And Deb did check with folks again this week just to make sure that we didn't, something didn't happen to somebody. Ken Dotson from A&J Toys will be back again with that, and he's excited to come. He's going to bring some new stuff. He had some M2 that he featured this time.
I did see that.
Yes, and then, of course, we'll do the 50-50 again, and we'll have a vendor drawing and an adult drawing, and I think Deb mentioned a kid's drawing too, but I'm not 100% sure. So if that's not right, Deb will tell me.
Yes, she will. Just want to make sure there's no imperfections or anything here in this car that I want to liberate tonight.
We also will have a few club cars remaining. There's just a handful of the gasser left, and about a dozen or so of the wagons. And if Brent can find them, we'll have some Mustangs too. If you can find them.
I think I have an idea where they're at. So,
but there'll be no combis. They're all gone. They sold out a couple shows ago. So with that, that's really, I think, the major stuff. The drawing stuff will usually take place around between 12 and 1. As
we'll
always.
have a schedule posted once we get it figured out.
Yeah. We're kind of wounded this trip around too, so please don't beat us up too much.
We'll make it happen, Captain. I mean, everything will work out smooth. It always does, with having great help to set up and great help to tear down. And it's going to be a gorgeous weekend. I understand that being that it's going to be in the 60s, don't start doing your yard work already, because they actually advised against that. If you can't make it to the show, hang out with your family, do something outside. Let's talk about Des Moines in a week for set. Well, we got a show next week, there, Evan. We'll talk Des Moines next week. We got ours this week, so we're talking about us this week. We'll talk about Des Moines next week. That way, it's fresh in everyone's mind.
Yes, because there's a lot of changes in Des Moines. I think a lot of them are for. We'll see. I think it's going to be a lot of good stuff.
I'm excited. It's always a good time.
What are you looking for this week at our show? And for everybody else, what are you all looking for?
There is a couple of things I'm looking for. There's a couple of monster truck treasure hunts that I'm still hunting down. There's a couple of ultra hot cars that I'm still looking for. There's a goofy combat medic that I'm trying to hunt down. It's just a bunch of like straggler cars, like I can't seem to find everything I'm looking for. So it's like, I'm just I've gotten mostly everything I want. But I'm getting closer. I just got a few more that I gotta single out and find out. So
what are we talking about tonight there, Mr. Brent?
There's been some, I wanted to go on to this advanced picture thing, but they haven't figured out, from the looks of it, they haven't released the color of it yet.
I don't know. Yeah.
It is.
There's some craziness about a couple of cars that come out. Right now, we're talking about our show in Elmwood. We just finished up talking about the show in Kearney as well. Oh, there we go.
Oh, I missed something. What did I miss here? Brent is stealing the Bashman treasure. If it's the Zamac one, that would be yes. That is one on my hunt list.
Nice.
That is one I'm actively hunting for. And I'm trying to see. Oh, okay. So they played Guess the Color. Van said new code. Whoa, we woke somebody up.
No,
Huh. Interesting.
no, 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 no.
Yeah, that's not working.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Yes, James, that is the one that I'm looking for. That is one on my list.
Oh, she's got a bone now. She's happy.
Like she's arguing with you. Then
Yes.
you're losing.
Yes. Hi,
I was
Frankie.
trying to find the original post because there's a lot of oh yeah, that's just wild. That's definitely not the one. That's not the one. What in the world are we doing here? Going through the RLC forums, if you're not an RLC member, it's a fun little place to navigate, but when people copy and share pictures constantly, it really makes it hard to find the original. There we go. Yeah, posted yesterday at 4:35. New game, guess the color. Well, we don't know what the color is yet because it hasn't been released
yet.
The car is a really, really, really nice RWB Porsche with opening doors and an open deck lid. But we don't know the color of it yet.
Well, somebody out there seems to think they know what the color was.
Well, and that's why I found the original post. So now I can kind of go forward and see if okay, so it's not GXJ19, aka the red oxblood, because he said that that's pretty dark. Someone said orange, like an old Ford truck. Question mark. Magenta. I think the Porsche calls that Ruby Star Neo. So he's for those that don't know, Mr. Van is I mean, he's literally one of the main he's a designer moderators, and he's also a card art guy because it's Steve Vandertate, I believe, is who that is. Someone suggested that color.
I mean,
that one's kind of funky. That one's blue, green, purple. Kind of a color shift. Someone designed a silver chrome with a gold chrome base. That one's a holographic car. That one's gold. And these are all just what people are thinking. But I'm trying to see if the man has given any more titty bits, but he doesn't seem to be. All right, I'm going to mutter myself for a few minutes so you can start talking.
I mean, now this car has kind of made its way out onto a couple of pages, and there's been unconfirmed. I cannot stress that enough. Unconfirmed ideas that this is going to be a nice girl color. I don't know if it'll be this color, but there you go.
There has been no for what I just looked through, there has been no acknowledgement on the color yet. So,
but the rumors and the pictures that are going around, and again, these are unconfirmed pictures and unconfirmed sources. Basically, everybody's saying it's the pink party car, right?
Mm-hmm. That is the consensus, but without Mattel or even that would be
Mattel.
Yeah, that would be Mattel. So without them telling us what it is, or even we might have to wait till we get to Dallas, But if that is what it is, that would be cool. I'm not gonna lie. I would be very happy with that because then I would get to liberate it from its base, unless they card it.
Yeah,
but I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see.
I hope it's carded. I honestly do.
I do too, just because I like the cube stuff, but you don't get that rip and open feeling. So
yeah, I kind of miss that.
Yeah. kind of want to do one now.
Yeah. Well, that would be a sweet door hanger too, since our last one.
Unconfirmed, Jim. We don't know for sure yet. There has not been any. There has not been any confirmed pictures released by the people that own them. So we don't 100% know. For all we know, it's just something that somebody made up, because I do know which picture you're talking about. I have seen that. But it also looks like it was shot. It looks like the photo was taken with a potato. So until I see a crisp, clear image or have it in my hand, it's just speculation, and it's a possibility.
Or put out by the people who run the convention. It's all unconfirmed. And that's the way it's going to be.
Oh, Mr. Jeff Saccarodi likes them cubes. They display nicely. I'm not going to lie. I mean, there's two. Let's see if I can find them here. Where are they at? There's two cubes. Oh, where's my finger? Right there. There's two up there. And there's another one up there. There's the blue Lambos up there. And then the C10 with the up-down suspension is up there. And that's about it. That's down here on display. Everything else is open. But I do have other stuff. Which one is it? This one. Let's see. Does it still work? Because, I mean, let's see. Does it work? Yeah. I mean, I just took that off my wall. And the light still works. So that makes me happy. But yeah, I mean, I do like the cubes. They are nice. They're you get to, especially when they're not screwed to the base of the cube, when they're just kind of sitting in there and you can actually just kind of pop them out and look at them and then put them back in and put it all back together. That's always kind of nice.
I was about to have a panic attack. I was looking for a certain car and I couldn't find it. I mean, they do display nice. They really do.
Yeah, I got that one somewhere around here. But I was just showing this one. I mean, it came in a box. It wasn't really a cube, but it came in a box.
Sorry, I flexed a little.
It happens.
It is what it is.
I mean, yeah. Let's just move on. Okay. But I mean, just because I feel like it.
You haven't ripped anything tonight.
No, I haven't.
Really one.
I am, and who knows? I might have to go live after this and do some more.
Yeah,
but I mean,
we
Datsun 620 here from the JH5s. I finally was able to complete this set with the help of Mr. Kent, because around here they don't this stuff disappears, and I never found any of these. So continue on my Datsun collection. So that's nice. I like this. That's pretty.
Again, remember, I introduced you to JDM.
Oh, of course. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
As I have cards you don't have, but that's okay.
Yeah. As long as you don't get that one car before I do.
Oh, I am certainly on Seek and Destroy. If I can find that car before you, that would be amazing. So, and the funny thing is, we both know what we're talking about, so that's even more fun.
Yes, I know.
So what
I had my
chance
for? This weekend. I don't know really. I kind of got a couple things crossed off that I was looking for. I did find a couple main lines. I would love to find the Ferrari Super. I'm not a big Super person, but I have a Ferrari addiction as bad as much as a Dodge addiction. And that's all I need to say about that.
Yeah.
Of course, if there's any Ferrari racers or
speed
machines, yes, thank you. I would definitely be down for those. If the NASCAR stuff turns up again, I'd be looking up for them as well.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it's mainly real riders. No.
Oh,
but I did do this tonight.
Yeah.
They say it's a 67, but that's the 68 Copo. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, one of those did go into the house. Well, two of them did, but they may not stay.
Oh, it'll stay. You know it.
The other thing I'm looking for is happy people. That's what I like.
100%.
I mean, with the number of vendors that we have and the demand and the desire to come to our shows,
mm-hmm.
and people even wanting to get in the last minute, it's hard to make everybody happy. And I know I can't do it, but to see the majority of folks leave with a smile on their face and a bunch of cars added to their personal collection, that's a win right there.
Oh, 100%.
Now, we were talking earlier about you going live tonight or tonight, tomorrow, sometime.
Maybe this weekend. Who knows? We'll figure it out.
Sometime before the show.
Possibly.
I shot a live video the other night too, didn't I?
Yeah. Yes, you did.
Yeah. And those cars made their way somewhere too. We can't really say yet, but if you paid attention to a certain person and their customs group, you saw that they updated their event sponsors / supporters. Mm-hmm. And our logo made it back onto the back of the card again.
Mm-hmm.
So
I did see that.
Just pay attention. I don't want to say everything yet because I want to give that person the opportunity to put out all the news about it and what our role will be.
Yep.
But
they will be cool. That's all we can say that much. They are going to be cool.
Yes. It's a great design. It's a simplistic design, but it really works.
All right. So yeah. I had a thought here. 2026 selections is currently going on. I believe, yes, we are in the week of the color choices.
Yeah.
So
for first of all, what's the car?
I was going to say, you literally just give me 2 seconds. For those that don't know, the 2026 selections will be the 1972 Chevy Nova SS with the removable front clip. And as it sits right now, the 4 choices for color are bright orange Spectra Flame, an olive Spectra Flame, a magenta Spectra Flame, and an aqua Spectra Flame.
Okay, I'm disappointed.
I'm a little too. I'm not gonna lie. But the orange, they're not horrible color choices. I mean, the olive kind of looks military grade coloring, so that's kind of cool. The blue, the aqua looks really good, and
but it's not the dark blue that we're used to, right?
No, it's not the dark blue. It's more of an aqua color, lighter blue. So those are the 4 colors.
Who's winning?
I don't know. I haven't submitted my vote yet. I mean, I can see the results, but it always takes a little bit of the fun out of it. Because then sometimes I'm like, well, I'll just vote with the majority. But I know what color I'm going to choose. So we're just going to go ahead and submit my vote. And, all right. So currently there is 2 front runners. The orange and the aqua are in the lead, and by a small margin, about 170 votes. Your current leader is the aqua right now.
Aqua?
Mm-hmm. So kind of a blue.
Me personally, I like the magenta, but that one's probably getting slaughtered.
Not in last place.
Oh, that's good.
No,
there might be some hope.
Well, I mean, it is down 600 votes, so.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's kind of a smidgen. There has been 7,005 votes so far. So if you're an RLC member, Mr. Rodney, what's up, bro? Just so you know, Rodney, we're gonna do some fun stuff tonight. But yeah, so there's 7,000 votes, and if you have an RLC member, if you are an active current member, and you don't know how to get to where to vote, shoot me a message and I can walk you through it. It's super easy to do. And if you do know how to do it, then by all means, go vote. Because, like Kent said, he would like to see that magenta come through. It's down by 600 votes currently. If enough people went on there, that thing could be in first place by tomorrow night. So you never know. Especially when it comes to the RLC, there's so many members on the RLC now that you find out a lot of information. So please, by all means, go check out the RLC forums. Spend a little bit of time cruising around through there. There is a ton of cool information in there, and you get a lot of privileges that otherwise you may not have. If you were not an RLC member, like exclusive photos of stuff that's coming up. But there is a caveat with that. When you sign up for that, it literally says, please do not discuss advanced pictures or we will no longer do them. So the fact that everything went haywire last night kind of tells me that people don't always read the rules. And I understand that. But we here at Mid-States do follow those rules, and we will not publish any pictures that are submitted to us. And if some do get through, they will be pulled, because we don't want to have any trouble with Mattel, because we like our toys and we would like to keep them coming to us. So
the other thing is as a authorized, sanctioned, approved, whatever, however you want to discuss it, we could lose that with the newsletter, and that would be most upsetting.
Yes, we don't want that. So, all right. So, what else?
There's our soapbox. There's the soapbox for tonight.
A little bit. I don't know. I'm gonna rip another car though.
All right.
Let's see here. You know what? We'll just do them in order. We'll just do number one. Nissan Skyline 2000 GT-R Liberty Walk.
Ooh, pretty. I like it. I like the color on that one.
Yep, I like this. It's a nice dark blue. It's a pretty color. They don't mess around with these thick blisters on these. Man, that's pretty. Man, that's a cool color.
A little bit of metal flake on there.
Well, it's more than a little. It's a lot. I kind of wish that they would have thrown some chrome rims on it. I understand that that's probably not. I mean, I don't know.
Period, correct.
Yeah, I just wish that they'd put a little more pizzazz in some of these wheels. You go through all this work and all this detail and to make these cars look as amazing as they do, and then it's just kind of sometimes I feel like the wheels fall short a little bit. What do you guys think of the collector app? To be completely and utterly honest, I don't have it. I have not opened it. I haven't thought about it. I keep forgetting about it. So I honestly cannot speak on it. I don't know anything. I haven't gotten into it yet. I need to, because I have a feeling that I'm going to need to know more about it once the time gets around. So it's something I'm going to have to work on. Iran or Israel?
I have no idea on that one.
No.
On Iran or Israel.
I don't know. But if it's politics related, or if it's not toy related, then we kind of don't need to get into that. This one's made in Thailand. This one's made in Thailand.
Jeff, to answer your question on the app, I do have it. I've downloaded or uploaded quite a few cars into it to kind of use as a quick reference guide. I think it's real easy to kind of scroll through and say, oh, I need this or that. I don't necessarily think it is as detailed as it is as the newsletter. And with that, I think that's maybe the disadvantage of it right now. as far as the app versus the newsletter. I do like the newsletter because it has all the variation details in there that you can get, which is really cool. Because it's, like I said, it's just really, really detail oriented, and I like that part of the newsletter site. Now, with the Hot Wheels app, one thing I like about it is the mobility of it. I can keep it all in my hand, and I can just go scroll through it right away, and it's not a problem. I can find what I'm looking for when I need it.
Mm-hmm.
There is some catch up on both sides that has to be done. I'll say that too.
Hopefully they uploaded more to it. I have 90% of the variations. Would be nice to see too. Yeah, I have to agree because recently we have stumbled upon a lot of variations, and I'm resorting to the old school way, and I have dusted off the library, and I have cracked a lot of different books, and I've been digging through variations and having to use eBay, to see if certain variations are on there. And so, yeah, I have to agree with you on that one, Jeff. Having variations would be a much helpful thing to do. I would love to just be able to type in a collector number and it would just list everything that you needed to know. And, it just had all the variations, like picture by picture by picture. That would be the best thing that I could think of. So,
the only thing about the variation part of it, which is great, I do like that on the newsletter site. The only thing about it is picture 1, picture 2, picture 3, picture 4, and then after a while things kind of blend together, and it just gets overwhelming, and sometimes I miss something that I shouldn't have missed.
Yeah, that would be nice. And that's the thing is one of my, I kind of, one of my favorite pages is it's an archaic site. I'm not going to lie. It hasn't been updated in a little bit of time, but they are trying to get that, they're still working on it. So, but I like South Texas Diecast. Their collector guide page it's very detailed with everything from pretty much up until about, I think they're around 18 or 19 right now. So they are, 5 to 6 years behind, which is unfortunate. But considering the fact that it's a very small group of people that are even working on it, I have to give them all the props in the world that they have. It's a great site, in my opinion, just because a lot of the knowledge that is in my head comes from that website. So it makes I've learned a lot from that website, even though it's not updated to the complete new everything that's coming out. But if you want to go back into time and go through a lot of the really, really cool variations, that is, Blackwall, everything pre-18, they have pretty much everything on there. So it's a lot of fun. And they do have pictures of almost every single variation, and it's connected to that variation. So you can just click the picture and blink, you have the car right in front of you. So it's always kind of nice. Even though I have more Mercedes than they do.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing is it's always playing catch up with things. I mean, I don't know how to describe it better than that. And that's what I think about it. I think it has a lot of potential. Just like with the newsletter too. It's just, I think the newsletter is more of a, when you get a chance to get grounded and sit there, you got some time to play, add things like that.
Mm-hmm.
The app is great for on the go. It's really good. I think it'll be really useful when we're in Dallas.
Yeah,
because we can just pull it up and there we go. Great question, by the way, Jeff. Appreciate you coming out and supporting us with those questions.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wanted to talk about that picture leak, but we kind of already talked about that tonight a little bit. The next thing that we we have coming up is Des Moines. We'll be there. That's a great show. We'll talk more about it next week. And then that's Saturday, and then that Sunday will be in Aurora, Nebraska. It's a new show. It's mainly, it looks like it's a toy show, but a lot of farm toys. But I think this is our first time going out to there. Just talked to the promoter again today, and we'll have two 10 by 10 spaces ready to rock and roll. So we'll be able to get more stuff out than we have been for that. Then after that, at the end of the month is probably one of the shows I'm most excited about going to, because we have not been up in that area in quite a while. And it's an old part of the group that we haven't had much contact. Yes, it's next Sunday, the 22nd, James. The Zahn Brother Diecast is putting on a show up in Lenox, I believe, from 10 to 3. And it's going to be a good time. We have not seen them guys in quite a while.
Well, we haven't been up that way in a while. We've seen them just in January down at the Lincoln show. I believe they were there.
Yes. I'm looking forward to it. We've lost connection with those guys up there.
Well, they've been
nobody's
busy.
Fault.
They've been busy. I mean, they kind of took a break from the diecast a little bit. Joe was, Joe's racing. He's in school, and he's got a lot going on, and Q's got a lot going on. He's been working himself pretty good, and it's going to be nice to get to go. Not only see them, but see everybody that we made connections with, years ago that we unfortunately there hasn't been a show up in that way in a while. So I'm glad that Joe and Q got this thing rocking, and I'm super excited to head up and hang out and who knows, maybe find some pieces that I've been hunting for years. It's always nice to get out of town and go to different shows because, and we've said it numerous times, you never know what somebody's going to bring. And even if it is, not a diecast show, but it's just a toy show, you never know what you're going to find at a toy show. I mean, I have found amazing cars in my collection that are in my private collection to this day that have been found at just regular toy shows. So don't ever count those out.
This was the 100% cars from this weekend were not in a diecast booth. They were in
they were not.
Toy booth.
No, and I can go pop and grab one car off my wall because I know that I got it at the Toy and Buckle show down in Lincoln a few years back.
10 to 3 there, James. And I have a flyer. I'll post it up again for those of you who don't know. Hey, Mike, how are you tonight?
There was a gentleman selling farm tractors, and he just happened to have.
That was a great day.
He was selling farm tractors, and he didn't know, but he had a Revell lowrider sitting on his table that was loose because he just thought it was a neat 61 Impala. And I think I only paid. I asked him what he wanted for it. I think it was like $2 or $3, and there's nothing wrong with it. The suspension still works. It's got the opening trunk. So just for a matter of a couple of bucks, I ended up with a really nice Revell lowrider. That, for all those that don't know, I do like lowriders. So what is that? My phone is making noise.
Yeah, your phone's making noise again.
It always does.
Let's see. What else have I found today? I found me a new dart that Brent seems to think was a.
Well, I was okay. Well, now that I'm not driving 70 miles an hour, it doesn't look like a Chevelle. But when I was driving, I was like, it looks like a Chevelle. So, yeah. But yeah, I mean,
I couldn't resist.
No, that's perfectly fine. I kind of want to keep opening these cars.
Well, let's open some more cards. you know.
All right. Well, I
That
got
sounds
a Toyota A86. We can get this one out of
Nice.
its get it out of
Prison.
its little prison. And I'm sorry, Jeff. I know that this bugs you, but I like it. It's got a sweet carbon fiber on the hood. I like it. I like the orange. It's kind of a burnt color. It's kind of like sharp, and it's got a little flakage to it. Not as much as the Skyline, but it is. I can't even get. Yeah, there he is. There's a little bit of flake in there. But I've always liked the A86s. Even when they retooled them, they made them a little bit different, but I still like them. I just like cool cars. So anytime I can find something really cool, or my friends can help me find something cool, that always helps out a lot too.
This is Ferrari Racers or Speed Machines. I don't remember which one this one's from, but this is it's $5.99, isn't it?
Only if it said it on the bottom of the car.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of trying to look. It's $5.99.
There you go.
Well played, sir. Well
There
played.
you go.
And that's a Speed Machine, not a Ferrari racer.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of an example of stuff that I'm looking for this weekend. I better crack the car.
No. Yes, I haven't found that one yet. I need to find that one.
I had to get this off the Mattel website.
I don't mind premium cars, just not my thing. No, I understand, Jeff, completely. But you got to admit, they roll so much better out of the package.
You know, we have not done like a Super Sunday in a while.
No, it's been a minute. And I know several people that have a stockpile of Supers that they have been waiting to open.
There you go. Brand new casting, by the way. This thing's pretty heavy too, so that's really cool. Orange, so Mr. Klein would be very happy.
Mm-hmm.
It does rolls well. I think there's a lot of potential for that car.
Yeah. I actually I must have found like 13 of those last night, and that's what I should have brought downstairs. Oh well, next week. And I actually didn't buy any of them because I was worried I wasn't going to find them. And I actually bought them off the RLC when they were available on the RLC. So I had them and I didn't have to go hunting for them. They were delivered directly to my door, which was kind of cool. But it's not as much fun as finding something in the store. I will give that. I can honestly say that. It's way more fun to find stuff in the stores.
We do have 2 of those in our collection to sell.
Very nice.
We just acquired them over in Kearney.
Nice. Good evening there, Martin. How are you doing tonight?
Hey, Martin, how are you? Thanks for popping in. Again, if you haven't, we would really appreciate y'all going out to here and giving us a like, a subscribe, and a follow over on YouTube. Please. Or any of our socials for that matter.
Yeah. We'll take all we can get.
Yeah. We like new people. We like everybody for the most part. Let's see what else we got here. And then in March there are a few more shows coming up as well. We will be in Kansas, I think, on March 21st. And if you haven't already, please go visit our featured section under our Facebook page, where you will see every show between here and Minnesota down to Oklahoma, really.
Mm-hmm.
If we know about it, or if you would like to have your show put on our page, just send us the flyer and we'll get it uploaded. Hey, Shane, how are you tonight? Thanks for popping in.
I just messaged my buddy Pancho, and I said, I'm about to open something cool on the live show. And then
yes, definitely.
Just send him a little teaser picture. So, but the worst thing is this thing's sitting in the background. So kind of I gave it away. We'll have to find out. But while we wait, we have a few more minutes. So I'm going to open the 88 Honda CRX. Now, when this Japanese Historics 5 was released, this one, I have to honestly say, was my favorite one from this mix. And I don't know why. It's just a really cool car. Whenever I think of a Honda CRX, I'm like, cool. Oh, no, Paul. Definitely, you don't want any of that. I mean, comedy, we might be able to swing a little bit, but the whole
show is a comedy.
We're definitely not singing because that's not happening. But we are opening cars, though. So that's always a plus. So there is the 88 CRX.
Nobody wants to hear us sing.
No. Whenever I think of an old school Honda, the CRXs were always something that I always thought of. And in case you missed it, we do have. Oh, Rodney will be in Elmwood. I have 1 or 2. Yeah. So we opened the 86 so far. We opened the Skyline. And the Datsun. I left the Celica upstairs, so I'm not going to be. That will not be my last rip of the night because I still have one left.
You mean the Mustang taillight car?
Mustang taillight car. Oh yes, the Celica. Yes, 100%.
Oh, let's see here. What else do we've got for tonight? Man, we still got 9 minutes yet.
I know, but I have something excited, but I haven't gotten to open many of these, so this one's kind of fun for me.
I know. So. You're kind of like jumping at the bit there.
Possibly a little. It's just like it's not something I get to open very often because finding them sometimes is not easy to do. So,
well, I did get my confirmation for my extras though.
Oh yeah, there we go. That's a good idea. Yeah. I got mine. I got all my extras and my t-shirts and everything. And so I'm excited that man, I still can't believe we're like 50 something days away. So it seems like it's so close, but yet it's so far away. And it's one of those things. It's like, I'm really excited, but it's like, come on, get here. But once it gets here, it needs to slow down as much as physically possible. I think I would like for every minute to feel like an hour, not like every minute to feel like an hour. Or you meant what I knew. But yeah, that's the one thing, the one downside about nationals or even the LA convention or any convention of that matter. And sometimes even toy shows fall underneath the same category. It's you wait and you wait and you wait to get to these events. And then once you're there, you blink and you're like, wait, it's Friday? No. And you're like, you're done. So
yeah, Mike said he's
Zero Sports Car Show and 3 Hot Wheels show in February. March is the opposite. 3 Sports Car Show, 0 Hot Wheels shows. Well, maybe we can find you another show to maybe run down to because I think there's a couple in March.
we were talking about things in Kearney and some of the things we liked and whatnot. One of the other best parts about the Kearney show didn't actually happen at the show. It happened Friday night after we got done. And we got to have dinner with you, me, Mike, and PJ and Donnie. And that was a great dinner. I mean, the food was great.
Yeah, Mason said he's in March. You guys have way more shows than around here. Well, I mean, by all means, Paul, come on out, hang out for a weekend. I may or may not have a spare bedroom if you need somewhere to crash. So,
and I'll sleep on the couch. It's not like I haven't slept on that couch before.
Yes, people have to flip for that. Oh, I am so excited about opening this one. What do you guys think about the way the RLD, the Super box set? That's a good question, Jeff. I actually really, really enjoyed that process. I didn't put my name in the hat because, to be completely honest, I just didn't have an extra $300 laying around at that time. So rather than to get it and then have to try to figure out what to do or sell it or something along those lines, I just decided that I was going to pass. And as a huge semi truck guy, having a RLC superset as a semi truck was really, really, really hard for me to pass on. But I understood that I couldn't do it at the time, so I just kind of left it alone. So, but I really liked the idea of how they did it, and I hope they continue to do it that way. I feel like it cut down on the amount that ended up directly on eBay right away. And in my personal opinion, anytime that the cars can go into collector hands versus people that are just trying to make $1 off of collectors, I will choose collectors every single day of the week over someone just trying to make money off of us. Because they watched a TikTok video and learned that there's special Hot Wheels out there, and now they spend 16 hours a week going out to buy every one of them just so they can go on eBay and sell them for profit. I don't like you. I'm sorry. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. I just don't like you. But if you have, the great thing about this hobby is you can meet people and you can make friends. And say if you live in a small town and they get, for some reason, more stuff than I get or I can find, that's how you end up with amazing cars, because these were peg warmers where they came from, but I haven't seen a single one of these on the pegs. So the fact that I have those cars now makes me super happy.
Well, we can talk about that too.
Yeah, the sushi car is kind of fun. It has little indentations for your chopsticks when you're taking a break from eating, which is really fun.
My thoughts on it is, yes, I agree. It was probably the best way, I think, to get them directly into collector hands. The one thing that I saw that I liked was people were like, put in for it, and they got it, and they're like, I don't have, they didn't want it basically. And they're just saying, hey, give me my cost back and you can have it, which is the best part to me. It wasn't like you were saying where, oh, well, whatever the cost was, add an extra $100 to it. It was cool. So the moment was right type thing for me. Would I like to see that happen again? Yeah. Not a lot of the, I didn't get one.
No, there was not a lot of that,
which was cool.
Yeah,
I like that. I will say, of a fantasy car that I'm looking forward to seeing again, and I just found out that they're going to do it, is they're going to make another pedal driver, so Robin will be happy.
And they're releasing another Fandango as well.
Yes. If you don't know what a Fandango is, it's
basically a Dodge Durango panel.
It's a Shelby. It's a Shelby. Let's get that right. And I will find one here because it's not like I got like 14 of them.
Yeah. I think that one would be a pretty easy one for you to locate. I mean, I know I can go get a whole bunch of 380 SELs really fast.
But for those of you who don't know what a Fandango is, this is the Fandango. It's second gen Dakota front, but first gen Durango. And he said it is a panel, but it's close to the Dodge or the Shelby Durango. So very cool car.
Rodney is not wrong. That orange first edition, that the very first one they did, when that car came out, it was like, ooh, that's cool, because they started getting into the really fun colors again. What's up, Nick? Just in time, Nick. I'm about to do something fun here. Oh, wait, that side's better.
All right. Well, while y'all are
show what it was. Well, if you're gonna keep yip yapping, I'm gonna do something crazy.
If is that what you meant, Rodney?
Yes, that's the first edition one. When they came out with that color scheme, with the paint scheme, it was like, oh, it's so pretty.
All right, well, it's back to you. Because you've been waiting for this.
Well, we got to hurry because I just got battery low. Please charge now. So my headset's going to die soon. So, anyways, while at the Kearney show this weekend, I had a chance to walk around almost every single table, and I completely did not see this and its two friends. And then Mr. Kent goes, "Hey, did you see those Revell lowriders over there?" And I said, "No, where?" And then he took me over to that table and pointed them out. And then I went back on Saturday morning and bought them. And I got a great deal on them. I'm very happy. And I'm not going to lie, I already have this car. And for those that are wondering, it is the 1970 Chevy Monte Carlo, and it has a Grim Reaper deco on it. And I'm super happy. This came out 23 years ago. But, oh, that's interesting. So the company that did something with these is in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Learned something new. So anyways, without further ado, it is the 1970 Grim Reaper Monte Carlo. And the package is rough. I'm not going to lie. Now, I mean, it's missing some up here or over here. It's chewed on a little bit. But that's okay because, like I said, I have this car already. So what's that collection worth? You're going to have to be more specific on what collection you're referring to. This is
Now,
I've opened very few Revels. I'm not going to lie. I have a lot of loose ones because I buy them loose. But I haven't really opened a lot of these. So this is kind of fun. So this thing has been in here for 23 years. And there we go. Brand new. This one will go up on the wall with the rest of its family. And that is why it's called the Grim Reaper. And they have the, oh man, those are, man, oh yeah. Well, you figure that they've been sitting that way for 30 years, but almost 30 years. Can't see where
James said not the Monte Carlo.
Oh, I'm sorry, James.
Now, do you remember who you got that from?
I cannot honestly remember who I got it from, but it was
Court Weber.
Oh, okay. Well, Court, thank you very much. So yeah, I have, and don't worry. Like I said, I still have it carded. So now I have two of them. So I get to keep my carded one carded, and I get to have one to play with. So this makes me very, very happy because I'm a pretty good sized lowrider fan. So yeah, that makes me happy. I like these cars, and I think there's rumors that they might be coming back, and I think they gave us a little bit of a taste with the last S10 that they just released in the model kit. So that means that they still have the tooling out there to do some of these. So hopefully we can get a new run. Man, that is, whew. All right. And I'm not going to mess with it because I don't want to snap the axle, but she has not been played with. That is super nice. Rolls really good too. Yay.
All right. Well, you got any more you want to do?
No, that was my last one. I'm done for this evening.
Okay. Well, I didn't want to take away your take away your thunder.
No, feel free to proceed.
Well, my last one for the night. Well, I mean, I've been waiting for this one for a while, and it'll go well. I do like this company, and I like this car. It's really nice. It's not the one I want to rip, but we're saving that for a special night with a special guest. We just got to get him all squared away with.
Heard Revell doing an Impala lowrider kit with another. Well, yes, yeah. They've done that before. I have because they've done it twice now, and I have both of those cars. I have the '64 Impala and I have the blue S10. So if they do another one, I'm all about it. But anyways, sorry, Ken. Continue with.
No, you're good.
You're about to do something crazy. Oh,
Well,
here we go.
it's not as crazy as the other night when I ripped the Ferrari into 14 million pieces. Not the car, just the card. But for tonight, we're doing the 005 Audi RS Avant from the Fast Wagons set. I do like these wagons. They're pretty cool. I actually got to give the regular version of this car to somebody here in town who has it. Ooh,
Nice.
Mr. Grapes is here. Now we're having a real legend on
Yeah,
the show.
we got all sorts of cool people in the house tonight.
All right, there it is in all of its glory. So awesome. Love from India. Awesome. Well, love from Nebraska to you, sir. Thank you for watching with us.
Yeah.
I hope you like what you do. Please give us a like and a subscribe. Yeah, so it was a nice set, Rodney. Wagons are epic, especially Dodge Magnums, right, Adam?
Do you have all the black chases now, Kent?
No, I do not. I am missing one black chase, and that is either going to be, if I find it before Dallas, great. If I don't, then it's going to be on the list in Dallas. But I am missing the Bugatti of all the ones I'm missing. I'm missing the Bugatti.
Yeah, I only have 4 of those, and just because those are the ones I really, really liked. I mean, there's others I really, really like. My pockets ain't deep enough. And I missed out, at the very beginning. So
Nice. The only other thing that I'm missing is the gasser, and then I'm complete with everything that has been released around this area. I understand that some of the other sets may have gotten out across the world, but they haven't made it here yet. So I just need the gasser and the Bugatti, and then I will be 100% again on car culture, which that is always a goal for me. Golds, yes, I do have some golds. I have one. I do have one.
he doesn't know where it is, but he has one.
Oh, I found it.
No, well, that's a plus.
Like I said, I got this. I did a trade with Rand Ellis. If you don't know who he is or haven't looked him up, please do. Great guy, awesome dude. One of the Baltimore crew guys, even though he doesn't live in Baltimore. But here's the gold guy right here. But this isn't getting ripped tonight. It will get ripped.
Probably in Dallas.
No, it's not getting ripped in Dallas. Oh, it's getting ripped, Jeff. It's going to get ripped. Not tonight.
No.
This card is damaged anyway, and that's why he wanted to trade. So
yeah, there we go.
It's got a pretty bad crease right in here. But
I finally got the uh-oh. Well, we don't need these anymore. Because those just died. But the car's still fine. So yeah,
well, that's the most important.
Shut off, but that's okay.
Yeah. But yeah, stay tuned. When you'll know when it's gonna get ripped when we announce the show date for the guest. The guest is confirmed. We just need to make sure that the date works for the guest, and y'all are gonna love it. I am looking forward to that show. Actually,
yeah, that one's gonna be a great time. So I can't wait for that.
Yep. And I think that's all we've got tonight. Again, come see us out in Elmwood this weekend. Come see us in Des Moines next weekend or Aurora. And then come see us on the 28th out in Lenox, South Dakota. As always, be kind, be courteous, love each other, not physically, and just peace, love, and applesauce, right? Yeah, you're like, whatever.
Pretty much. And as always, happy hunting. Enjoy the hobby, people. Enjoy it. Have a good night.
Yep. Yep, and we'll see you somewhere out in the diecast land. All right, have a good night,
See you
folks.
Saturday. See everybody else Sunday.